Hello, this is the implementation of the strategy design pattern. Now, as usual, we're gonna have a main class for this design pattern too. It will be strategy main. Now let me explain the example of the strategy design pattern. Now in this design pattern, we're gonna implement an actor. Why? Because the idea of the strategy design pattern is to be able to change the behavior of the class on runtime. Alright, so in this example, we're gonna have an actor, and he's gonna be able to play different roles, different kind of genres, depending on the information given from outside. Let's make a classic, traditional example of this actor. Let's start with a class called actor. Now, our actor is gonna have a method called simply play or act. Sorry. Public void act. Alright. Now, let's begin with a simple example. Let's get an instance of the actor, new actor, and we want this actor to be able to act based on some kind of parameter. Let's give this actor a role. Let's make it drama. Alright, let's tell the actor to act in a drama genre, and it will be a parameter here, string, well, genre. Now we can simply write some kind of if condition like this. If genre dot equals, what was the genre? Drama. Okay, the actor can say he's playing drama, or simply, alright, the sad face. Or else, if another example could be genre equals horror. Alright, it would be boo. Okay, and well, we can actually make lots of genres and lots of if conditions like this. In a traditional way, you can actually build this if structure or some kind of switch case structure. But let's think of the real world example. Well, an actor will be able to gain new skills. He will be able to play comedy maybe someday, and we're gonna have to add another else if condition here, and we would want to avoid that. So strategy design pattern actually creates an actor that can change the way he acts on runtime. How can we do it? Well, basically all these genres are actually examples of a genre interface, if you think about it. Okay. Now, let's think of it this way. If this actor can take a parameter of a genre, let's say a genre, alright? Here, a genre equals new genre. Okay, now we can actually pass this parameter, this interface, to actor, and we can have a method called act here, like this. Sorry. Okay, this will be void. Now we have taken the method of acting to the interface. Alright, we are not gonna need this method. We will implement it inside the implementation, inside the instantiation, and it will be override act like this. Okay, let's make this example real for now. See, in the method of act, I actually still don't know what is the genre. Alright, I have created an instance of genre, but I have no idea what that is. So, I'm gonna need implementations of this genre interface. How can I do that? Well, simply creating classes called drama. See, it's like acting classes. Drama is gonna implement the genre. So in a drama class, you're gonna have to act. And how are you gonna act? You're gonna act the sad face. Okay. So we can create another class called horror. Again, this will implement the genre and therefore overrides the act method, which is something like this. Boo. Now let's get back to the main method. Now you still have the actor, but you're gonna have to develop some kind of injection, some kind of method to inject the actor a new genre. What do I mean by that? Here, simply a private genre here. Genre implementation will be here, and it will be genre. Okay, you are not gonna instantiate this. You're just gonna set the genre from outside. Okay. Now this way, the actor will be able to change the genre inside the actor class on runtime. What do I mean by that? I will be able to create an actor and I will be able to set genre however I want. Now I have created classes for them, for the genre. Let's say new drama. Okay. Now we have the actor. We have set the genre, set the way of acting of the player, actor. But there is still something missing. How is actor going to act? Of course, there's gonna be an act method here. Okay, it's gonna be public void act. Now remember the first example, we have had if statements here, like this. But instead of its if statements, we already have the genre inside. So I can simply call the genre.act. Now if I have the actor instance here, and if I set the genre as drama, this drama will be set as the instance variable here. So the act method will invoke the act method inside the genre. If it's drama, it will be sad face. If it's horror, it will be boo. And let's call the actor.act. And let's see the outcome of this code. See, now the player, actually, actor is acting the drama class. I can change the genre on runtime, I said before, and set it to horror. Okay, a horror example, horror genre, and it will change to boo. Now, if I want to add another genre, let's say comedy, all I have to do is to implement the genre, okay? Because it will force me to override the act method, and as long as I supply an act method inside the class, inside the implementation, let's say LOL, I will be able to inject. I will explain the term. I will be able to inject the comedy inside the actor, and actor will be able to change the acting. Okay, I can say horror again, and boo, here. So basically, strategy design pattern can also be called as dependency injection. What is a dependency? See, in the class of actor we have a genre, and this genre has to be set from outside of the world. See, there is no genre equals new genre here. Genre equals new genre. We're not doing this here. We're not doing this anywhere. Okay? We are just implementing the genre interface in different classes. And these classes will be able to set into this actor class. And this is the dependency, and this code here is the injection. Okay. After I inject the dependency, the method in the actor class, the acting, will actually change its behavior. That's why this pattern is called a behavioral design pattern. The behavior of the act method will actually change regarding to the genre. So the strategy has changed. You can also give an example of the real-time strategy games in like a war or something. You are basing your strategy according to your enemy or something like that. In this simple example, the actor is changing his strategy according to the injection. Okay, but there is one more example. There can be one more example about strategy pattern. It will be almost the identical, but it's one of my favorite examples. And this class will be, if you like or if you watch the movie Transformers, this class will be Optimus Prime. I hope you have watched the movie. Now Optimus Prime is an Autobot, okay? Now Autobots will have, just like the actor, they will have the formation. Either like robot or a vehicle. Okay, I have the formation. I will be implementing one method. It could be public void do things, whatever you want. Do things. And I will create two classes, one for robot or Autobot, maybe. Okay, this will implement formation. I told you I want to give memorable examples, so I think Autobots are pretty good, pretty easily memorable, can be remembered easily. So if it's robot, well, let's say Optimus Prime will say something like Autobots save the world. Okay, and let's create another formation, which would be vehicle. There's one more reason I am giving this example. I will explain it in a minute. Okay, vehicle implements again formation, and implement do things this time Autobots roll out. Okay, basically giving commands. Optimus Prime will be giving commands. How? Again, he's gonna have a private formation instance inside, and there will be a set formation, and there will be a public void of, what could this be? Well, command. Optimus Prime is the, sort of the leader. So the formation of do things, whatever you want. You can inject any kind of actually you can inject any implementation of formation here. Now, why have I given this Optimus Prime example? Because the formation looks like a state. There's one more design pattern called state design pattern. I do not have a video about it right now, but it kind of looks like the strategy design pattern. You see, the formation can be inferred as a state of the Autobot, okay, the transformer. It could be a vehicle or a robot, like this. But in a state pattern, the key difference between the strategy and the state pattern is the strategy design pattern will, change the method. It will change the how can I say, function of itself. Actually, it will change it according to the injection. Okay, it will function differently. So still we have an Optimus Prime, and it will change the command according to the formation. So this is still the strategy pattern. But if we didn't have a command like this here, we can just set the formation information, actually formation instance here, and the property of formation will change over time. It could be a robot and vehicle and robot again, vehicle again. Okay, so this will be changing the state. So the state design pattern is actually about the states of the properties inside the class. But we do have a command method here, and that depends on the injection. That depends on the implementation. It could be a robot or vehicle. So two examples of strategy design pattern are actor and transformer. So to summarize again briefly, if you depend on the implementation to function, so you have a strategy design pattern. Okay, that's it. Thank you for watching. I see you in the next video.